Musa way in Karo kind say move rolling out skills training models be a dear hin any dear hin as say more consider.
But I was say last week yes recruitment has saved for plumbers and I think tilers.
Plumbers and tilers.
Yes. Or more ebeko entity mu any TVET for any ako apam ombeko entity mu area na yamom certificate.
Obi oya plumber dada na say we
no. Say no.
Afi na wukosu
adwuma. Say no eyo more plumber skills dada no. Omo nye pese yamom certification.
Okay.
Na nyameboa Monday, next week Monday, that's 14th. Ewo Kumasi. Obi. Why a Jumadi Cassia ewo. And also so Mate Maka say part of our traditional model from the April and textile model of the April and textile model of the YE. Okay. Dear kwa yewo Kumasi say about a month ago, ye be your portal for application or more pama dear. Obi one what are the for one pama?
Yeah, me guy be on North Kanishi. The friend of Thais clothing. Ne
kono eswana saketwa.
Oh no eson.
Inti
huge place.
The why ye nyamebo Monday ne say ye applications ya shortlisted.
Okay.
Tailors any seamstress for now or mudie or more kitten no inyina no.
Yes.
Why ye a fat marco 500 all over the country.
Okay.
Why ye ever so massy ye be mo bia 10,000 Ghana cedis. Ye via the big factories, I mean the big government factories.
Yes.
And no every region bia why ye a family no. Almost so you be more 200,000 between 100,000 and 200,000 cities, depending on your capacity.
Now, training.
Now let me get. You be a portal no so no. You be obia or person pamade.
Okay.
In our pool we have about 1,700 beneficiaries.
Person
musia depam. Inti ye di ebibema. Ye seamstress ni ye tailors ya omo sebi nkwanchen ene yi ye bi de bema omo enti we ye seamstress and tailor ye ma nipa mienu miensa ni ama 10,000 set for training no.
Okay.
Na nipa kro no oko training ni mu nyina no for the next 1 year why ye and e bitua nipa chronica 500 cedis every month.
Or training
no. Na owie mpa why ye ever setting nipa chrono up. Ye bad big garment factories now.
Yes.
Omono se amount between 100 to 200,000 why ye be more beneficiaries between 8 to 10 and I say no ye ma we are no training nipa chrono we are you absorb them. But no so why ye ebetua sa beneficiary ni kasa 6 months ekopem time nipa chrono obewie obe absorb no. So the big factories they are supposed to absorb them.
Okay.
Which we've also so listed. What almost a year no. The sad thing is the application is closed. And Obi, do you know the number of applicants I have for no? And Obi ka Obi sadi way that. At the Pamunkwano, any companies no, that's the SMEs, the big ones, no, almost 15,000.
Wow.
Yes. Beneficiaries in Mayo. Beneficiaries in MI. Into yes, say, Yamibo Monday, Kumasi Prempe Assembly Hall. Ye the first phase of it. Ye be shank it and kitano. You be more 10,000, no. Near more money, more training, or more. Na akasi and so ya more that range of money between 100 to 200,000. No more training or more. That's the first phase. You na ya assess the program ni we are. And obi any GSMA wom kura say. And na me one office sana the vice chancellor of Cape Coast Technical University Obao. Was this CEO? U program ya uye no Kumasi. Ye pese aboa mo se omunya practical ayini nyina awia Yes, we are a curriculum be a per se, you're more the soft skills. Soft skills in an end day. Nipakon was here the Pamnevi. O we are saying now, Bessia Torne. Saying now, we are on the customers ever related. The marketing strategy, any BBR, that's the proposal from the Cape Coast Technical University and Vice Chancellor. I think that it was a wonderful meeting, which I know why you will consider it. Into women training women in every year or more. You be nyao you be some more for that
soft skills,
you know, to make them fully grown in the field. Obi, we are taking this at the palm a day way serious, and then Togolese for now, Mafefa, sa tile, plumbing, POP, you know. When say Nigeria for also invade our at the palm industry, no.
Yes, kaftans.
Yes, kaftans, no. But I tell you, we have companies in Ghana who can do better than them. But to be every Nigeria buyer, or do say, well, no kwana, or you shake after, may there be African way, na share. African ways to tell you, as well, we know. Asalam down, on one pamame, Obia whom you say, we want to train people. We want to certify people. The YEA Artisan Directorate, you know. We assign creative platform or more you be training in any field when it has to do with skills. Say plumber, say POPO, say tilo, you don't mean a big platform. So we have a platform, a big creative. Internet, so obi, who here electrician will fear. Who got platform no so no afraid because the background has been certified and the person will be going through training. We will make sure say once a while be an ube training to upgrade your skills because obi mentias here French for no omunye good obi can character obi nti opa just Ghana for you knew omo subai Ghana for nyina na enye I mean sad there no I don't buy into it honestly obi say Ghana for subai enye nti French ni unim no French ni unim no ono abaya o man ska no atamka papa no ko ntia taxes simple no okono unim no. And sometimes let's believe in what we do here. Let's believe in our people. Me say obi a Ghanani no pamade fa mo me banabaso yem pejano. Because obi and I'm telling you, say government alone, say economy government alone does not grow the economy. Me no yen you grow economy no. Because one toma there Nas will be a pamade. You be training nipa almost 1,500 to 2,000. The pamu, we will take them through all this process. What taxes are which are buying on our buying the ma YEA. Now you did your mocha, and the training woman, and the setting woman up. Now we are now patronizing the Pacona Najwa.
Okay, Idima, let me understand the model. Model then say is a YEA portal. Ama or more plumbers dada. Apply. Say or more further training, now more certification.
Yes.
Good. In the moment certificate new we are, then they go out there and do their job. But they will register on the job center platform.
Yes, we will register them
Artisans
on the
directory.
Yes, platform. No?
Okay.
Because you per se, you build a platform, no say, who pay and sanwe jume bias, who pay and we are rolling out programs from now to the end of the year. We are you better make up.
Okay.
You better say, but now no, you be a portal no for plumbing and tiling. Or more be data no.
Or extra
skills. You better more certificates.
While that training is going on, soka.
There be
plumbers say okay.
But about pama diana.
Me about the pam diana 24 plumbers ne diana. Fa no be your training no. TVET good. Into omo we are then they go out there and work. Good.
Yes.
Now afi at the pam there no and also model no say mo be a portal no age omo a pam nioma dada.
Omo pam nioma dada.
Okay.
Obi wo ho a opam ade wo
big space.
Big space. You be ma oska.
Okay.
Near ma onipa yes training
omo.
Okay. A bra training e koso no. Ya na e be sama because sika na ye de be ma no.
Okay.
for Nipakona would training no, but boy where Jumana was way and so because Nipakona Yadina Brewono for the 1 year obey Juma why you'll be monitoring and paying the person
and paying our beneficiary
500 cedis every month.
Okay.
Because the beneficiary now becomes part of YE's pool of beneficiaries.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
Senior lawyer BT or COB, are they going to bond them in view of the fact that it is government funds in case some of them refuse to go to work and would have blocked the chance of those who lost out because of them? What will be in the bond?
I mean, Obia beneficiary Bia, you know, sign intina say yeah, flowers why you beneficiary, your M&Es throughout the country monitor.
Okay.
Now we a company, now you know it's every company. Obi, Ejuma Koso why you headquarters, because every company be before be scan free.
Yes.
Sikano young farmers say free, but we are the permanent, and let me tell you something. We are the permanent. You should even be excited. So why you want to revamp this whole sector? Because we ya kukwasa na yakase training now yes would this kana Nigeria for any be fair adwuma no omo ba be count daache omo ba e be count daache ya hwe we mu nyina and I'm telling you Obi say yakase ye de obi brew now ya kukwasa mean training no me ye say train the people, give them the needed skills to compete in this
okase own training no say mo twa contract
and I make a say lawyer na sem na make no and they no call MOU and that's why me say the monitoring and evaluation department of the agency no very strong.
Okay.
We will monitor who why you beba ho ye ne beneficiary ne be kasa ye be make sure say plan na why ye ahihye no and na would this
okay in the true and when na mobile launching will Kumasi on Monday. Good. In the true way no at the PAM for more identify mobile be training beneficiaries what you saying
at the PAM for no and get 1 year 500 at the PAM for 500 in your be 10,000 no mo a training call for for each person mobile mo nipa saying yeah be 3 at the PAM for be 3 yeah
okay and more big companies now also money 2
big companies
yes
and no you be more from 8 to 10
8 to 10 people but omono your company saying they involved
and no every region be just a region every region be for companies mienu
okay
we are dealing with 30 big companies internet say we are giving between 100,000 to 200,000
okay
bibi to say Greater Accra the companies are a lot internet untimi nyene mienu
okay
obeya no miensa and I say 5
yes
so these big companies you know omo be science omo wia omo be absorb omo
okay
obia individually no you know obia be sign MOU you can't run away from that
so they would absorb omo training omo
yes you absorb them the training no bibia why ye person ye nyina the fact say ban second say obetimi asay no
so trainee be like beneficiary be started and for training how many years on would training 1 year within which time are you expecting no more adwuma no 1 year
yes 1 year
and I said normal go for area because you had maybe 2 years 3 years
1 year
3 years
yes but
we are more crash program of a sort
crash program
within 1 year no
1 year no mbehu omo we are setting omo apia omo
machine
no omo be ye adwuma
okay but for the big 30 companies it's part of the deal say they have to maintain
they have to absorb they have to absorb
it is a beneficiary na every month minimum say mo be ma 500 cedis na me nkonko so adwuma ma je be 6 months na me ja na me nko adwuma mo be me den
oswo be say asem no wonye obi abro wona wo ye ho abro on say one of the problems I guess you want to say even our traditional models obu in the course of a with jai ni jano tia ehu se wan ho keka ene ya na wo nyina kra no every time bia no supervisor nipa kra wo kire wadwuma no ene yo ye beba wo ye behu a ho keka ehu se wo ye kokwasa bia ye be yiwa frim ehu se wo ye kokwasa bia ye be yiwa frim and na very difficult say obo se nipa kra no ene sabi nyankopon pemu se nipa kra ni wusu so some of these losses I mean it comes.
Obisa no ojaya yentimi nyi sika mfiri no.
Ebeding. Ngamiano no crane beding.
Okay. We say Obi, good evening. Please ask the CEO why they continue to maintain the service agreement with Zoom Lion in respect of the sanitation module in spite of the unconscionability of that agreement. And this from Atik Mohammed. And on the way. But I think Atik joined late. Yeah, they can't add the home commodity Atik. And CEO said in September, if I'm right, there will be a major review. A review which will lead to a drastic change, in your own words, drastic change of that agreement. What would happen from that? Okay, into Monday, launch new year. When does it kickstart?
So launch new year. I mean, disbursement of funds. Launch new year. We are starting disbursement of funds, deployment of our beneficiaries too, because recruitment in here, no districts, urban region here. Inti say, ebia we nipa also open my dear man or has say
North Carnation.
North Carnation. So what in North Carnation where ya do be kuni papro. Ya ma won entwa kwan say obekwan say. Sane ye no. Why your programs are district based. Yes, ya mra no sane
Oh, okay. Okay, meaning say immediately after the launch, disbursement will begin, and then
yes, immediately after the launch, we will sit down individually with the individual companies and will be on your own. We will sign an agreement with you. We will send the money into your account because we because we are formalizing a lot of we are formalizing the system.
Yeah.
That's why
in picking the beneficiaries for at the palm way, more qualifications be and I was saying the minimum.
Yeah, SHS.
Where we
SHS minimum. SHS minimum SHS.
Yeah. But when I say because a crash program of a sort, you should be sharp to be able to absorb more within 1 year.
Obi. Ghana for him nyanso sebe ya na ye ohia ntia Ghana for him nyansa pa. I tell you some of the worker yan crofo ni bi eye no ene the nipa titra yenya enkran the mubeka se bi ankran ni SHS for no o madwene ma bi I think said the support from the YE very good dem bia meka say we ya akra SHS when ya free SHS and free aban ho aban no SM ma won sanu adwuma na one take advantage of it. Obi,
yes.
Bim na opese aban enyama. So they make an notice.
Yeah, I get you.
Ya ma free SHS. Yes, some ma sanu adwuma. And then ya ye kuku school nyina obi wo be je tum say ye pa adwuma Eden. Ukwa broche kwa na wa ko school ntimi for certificate. Wo but wo sanu adwuma, wo nya adwuma kyan ye nyina.
Yeah. Ain't after plumbing, tiling at the palm, and also next one.
Obi, your name from BBRI.
Okay.
So I want Shishayebi, and no man fan to just say, but that will also come in September, and also a big one. We are doing youth in modern building technology.
Okay.
Youth in modern building technology. BRRI, Building and Road Research Institute of Ghana.
Okay.
So okay.
Yeah, I know that
CSIR. I'm more famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. No more. So everything has been approved by the board. You're no moving and also you best share and for Brexit. First man almost say Atakwame dying Brexit. I was here children for the war or mobit me a dear no sidan. Suspended boarding we you so no the benefits of it. Intiano ma says say maybe a market demand in the form. But we are preparing for the future. And that is why we in September we are launching this model, youth in modern building technology.
One question and I think I've made this point here before. So since 2006, President Kofi under him launched the National Youth Employment Program. Ede Babisi and government after government are launching various schemes, ostensibly to fight youth unemployment. Various. Ubitimi abubobi brace offer budget statement after budget statement are a lot of them. Yes deck, less dep. Can you convince the ordinary Ghanaian OTA say yenya value for money, and after rolling out all these schemes no, we are still talking youth unemployment. It's still a major issue. Why should government continue pumping money into a scheme like the Youth Employment Agency?
Now, why shouldn't government do that? Unemployment issue is national security issue. And all over the world, may I am impede that comparison. But even in neighboring countries, look at the rate of unemployment. Check ILO report for this year. Obi, unemployment. On my bien will be makas will be sukra and see that just a yesuba. But yebekum abre anwas. This is where the Youth Employment Agency comes in.
Ekosiisen
Our numbers show. Even 1 year, look at our numbers now. By the end of this year, this is YEA alone. YEA alone. I will admit there are issues. I will admit the unemployment situation is alarming. But I also admit, say, you have a government that is committed to resolving the issues. We can't resolve it 100%. But a government that sits down, that knows even in this difficult time, we are giving YEA money to be given to Omo Pamadie. At this time, all our beneficiaries on our traditional model have been paid. At this time, YEA is still rolling out programs, and just like Abano, Yandaye. It shows that this government is committed, and this government knows how serious unemployment issue in the country is. Niema mebubo sunyina obi eyesikasamo. Eyesikasam no busam say den na eyese omema ye den so why ye niema nyina. Because abani disikaba talk tax wo kasa ho phone so na bofu ye timi tax be get the bre why ye na why ye dia fra unia. A wonim no a wote asankragua. Unia a wunim no a wote ofi offense so unia wunim no a wo free crache sane ye no.
The question has been say what schemes now you're rolling out over the period now, yet you see names of schemes, but behind them billions of Ghana cedis are committing into these schemes. Committing that much into schemes creating unsustainable jobs, why should we do it? Because after 2 years it's a nipa exit now
that is why we have the exit strategy. That is why the exit plan is working now. Why we should be proud. We are moving from 1 to 2. It's a me buy my catch was a prison assistance. This is how the exit plan is. Me buy I've made a passionate appeal to the Ghana Police Service. Mo ye adwuma oma boy bebre. Oma boy bebre. And well why ye adwuma bia ya mum no. But yes we should take our relationship further. Omo absorb your CPAC MIN.
Okay.
These are all as a strategy you're putting in place to make sure that we don't move that 2 years near Pamo, It's their plans. Me, I can't speak to any, I can't speak on issues any YE.
Yes.
Other agencies, some recruitment, but YE is the only agency what Ghana ha. Emra, I say a painting, say, a Juma dear, Mebuna Juma, YE should coordinate. We should supervise. We should facilitate. That is why he is act.
Fortune Alimi, our Daily Guide newspaper, or say Obi, if apprentices are going to enjoy 500 Ghana cedis a month, and sanitation sweepers are paid on board 150 Ghana cedis a month.
And 150. And 150.
I think when the numbers not wrong. 258. Good. 258 Ghana cedis a month. Sometimes it's only God who knows the period before the peanut allowances are paid. Is it not a case of free cash for the trainees? I think the trainees in this case, apprentices now will be recruited.
Obi.
Yes.
Also, your sanitation model. I have.
What can say review?
Say review because Obi anyone energy niyama ekoso. especially when our beneficiaries hit the grounds. I mean, crying for say but we will review them. Our traditional models, any biampa year running na ye nimse ye tuya omoka 500 no. We wish to send 500 cities in the crack betumako e be 1,000 or a so but nina ayen kakra. We admit blame if we are having challenges with our sanitation model, is the YE's problem and it's our fault. And I'm telling you, we will fix it.
Very well. Mame we say, Obi, good evening. What the YA boss is saying, there was that not the NDC's 2020 election manifesto? They have capitalized on MPP hopes in Accra. I don't know which specific thing or kind, but we say, Obi, good evening. Please ask the CEO of YA. What about mechanization of MNE? What you say? Mechanization of MNE. Mu obi bisa.
MNEs. Our contract staff all over the country, monitoring and evaluation. We are working on it.
No mechanization. Mechanization.
We want to make them permanent staff.
Oh, and only mechanization. Okay.
And steps, we've taken steps.
Some of your permanent staff.
Yes.
Of YA.
Yes. Yes, but we will make them because yes, is throughout the country. Now, Obi Miss Debbie Mikase. Na ya yeti akra ha no e beda na ehu de ekoso wo we friends adumasa bofodu or santase dako.
Yes,
yet me ehu but MNEs ya na boy enti I mean they deserve job security, and I think say it's one thing that the management, the board. No, and yes, we've taken steps.
A decision on that.
Yes,
okay.
We've taken steps.
For the other opportunities now, we see Mubiemo portal, for applying. Do you publicize?
Oh yes, we publicize it. That's why it's LI. Yet mean be opportunities and a recruitment. You put it on in the dailies on our website. Now, man, for opino.
Now, someone for be mammy and announcement to her. Now, daily is nipa saying a kind newspapers. And I'm going to my website.
And to your website, social media.
I was saying, I'm going to be banning announcement.
Will be would you know, sick and home. And so come on, Metna, Obi wouldn't near my papa. Why ye? You know the jobs we are creating. But ever advert the whoopis. No. But one tonight, I'm a metranka Obi Kameka.
Nanyamis na mama opportunities ever. Now they all can say one now sorry now walk into the studio now better how kasa. Me na my office ni na mama okwan say be room next na no be. The other thing, unja the mama busa san say I've had a number of messages and go for say how can we the plumbers join the service, or is it over? I am a plumber and I need the certificate.
I think recruitment is still ongoing.
For plumbers,
you go on our website, YE website
okay.
You can apply for it.
Okay, very well. That's fine. We say Obi fantastic delivery from the Legonite Kofi Agyepong. Regarding the artisans in Ghana, a lot of work on the attitude and work ethic is required. Currently, I've lodged a case at the Atomic Police Station where a carpenter, after taking 4,000 Ghana cedis, representing more than 80% of the charge, has refused to deliver a children's bed after close to 2 years. Again, for more than 2 years, a guy who weaves basket at the Cantonment Enclave has absconded after taking 700 cedis from my wife. Oh. Obi, when you decide to allow phone-ins, you would hear all sorts of experiences with these artisans. It's sad. I know of some big men who sold their addresses in Nigeria because of the bad attitude of compatriot Ghanaians. That's something I didn't want to hear. But Abba, and as part of my training of these artisans, I think the attitudinal thing is critical. Customer service, how they appreciate that.
Background checks on all our beneficiaries before we put you on the YE artisan platform. We will do all this. Okay. I know, but Obi, Nipa Sudie. See, I can't say where you say, yam patronizing any Ghanaian artisan. Na Togo ni unim de waye wo nukrumu asa no oba. Unim baby awakwa ye adwuma na so aba no. I think say we have issues, fundamental issues. Let's address them. But and that is why we are training people. We are trying to bring them together, put them on a portal, make sure that we do all these background checks. Any police for making sure that they have something.
Yeah. Obi, I'm impressed with the CEO's determination to review the sanitation model. Assure him he has at least my support if he is indeed prepared to review that model in a manner that is cost effective and meets its original objectives. Again, Atik Muhammad and assigned the way Abraying. CEO, my I think we've spent quite some time on YEA and you better say a tone suffer or by minimum so concluding remarks be an fan common.
Obi me da say me da watiefo nyina say me da YEA beneficiaries me da also me no kasa me board member Honorable Pius Serem me da board and management of YEA so me da omo nyina say Honorable Ekosiisen so board member.
Oh, also a board member.
Yes, also a
Old Tafo MP.
Old Tafo MP. I mean, it's a collective effort.
Okay.
I told you, sir, YEA is not just run by an individual, but a team. I believe in the government's vision. Maybe I'm not for some say, Kofi, what is your vision? I mean, the vision of Kofi is the vision of the president. Agenda for jobs. And this is what the YEA is doing.
Agenda for jobs.
Agenda for jobs.
And
yes, we are creating the jobs. We are training people, giving them the necessary skills.
Okay.
And Yadamase, Anna Obinyami Shawu. Mama, to my hand.
That be Oman Niha and Omahane.
Yeah, but we'll be at our friend. You know, let's be talking about the good news. And yet there be our politicians say we are no shit. But and some they say, yeah, mama for Juma, would say near maybe say now why you advertise about be charge. But what is market as a CEO? Say more running a yibia, more family ebeyemo, ebeyama free. You are also contributing to the success, reducing unemployment in the country. So Obi.
Kofi Japan. Oh yeah. Say nyame adom wa wie bibia. Ana wo bibi
Obi. Nyankopon hira onhira obia.
Me da say. In the board members me no and abetna omo CEO nchen. NYA National Youth Authority panyin oda no board member of YEA. Sound so na Honorable Ekosiisen Asifua MP for Old Tafo, and also a board member YEA. Inti we youthful senior members are almost several board. So Honorable Pius Enam Hajide saying
Obi Akwaba Yafil. So Jaman for say woman yaji say Oma
Eso Jaman why is you?
Oh
and a honyeshi.
Enyeshi.
Enra Baha o current MP. So no. Honorable Ampem Dako.
Oh, Nyako.
Ampem Nyako. Okay.
Once I want him dimple.
Oh, no, no, but
me MP can't be one name. I tell Bibi,
good. Enti because your kind say mono who say mo ye nneoma bi o constraints or no te ho a wo hwe mudin munyi mu nipa na mo mfa ne mra o be kire mo say ono na ye sitting member
and the chene say on jai say on nam say oye campaign tia Pius on kan ye ku no ho MPP for na nya na say I don't know the
campaign tia Pius
am pem nyako
oye campaign tia
I'm telling you osuro me no osuro me nti on nam ye shenanigans bi tuatua sikan kitinkiti se omuntu ntia me yati ne nyina onjai I'm telling
you opposition MP no konyeska we ne de tuatua
no onyeska we no de bi ni election onyeska we na akufado amemu a ye bu ne sese MPs no hwe oboa on papa
sa
oboa on papa but ebi no mu embo number omo de sikanate twense omo de be ni election ntino obeye bia but nkunimdi de nyame dia
na wo afa form we so jaman
ma fa form in fact obi me nanka me siese me hu se me kwa fa form na dwada atwemu na National Youth Authority ameda no ye dia also ko bofem ye see astrotef e wo St. Methodist e wo constituency no mu.
Okay.
Ye wo ho a media ma catch party mpanyin say Tuesday me ba be fa me form. Monday anopa ye wo ba bia ye shortcut no. Be hwe dom e bia pie bebu no motofo yi dede chenkubo ni nasefo e de asemu a me kra na me yemu hihye me. Ye ya omusi ye ma omu mic. Ye ma omu mic no wo ma sem ni se wo ma tetemi a che. Omu pese me nko parliament ma wo mo. Enti omu ankasa eyi omu botom akofa form no de abreme e wo ba bia ye kati sword no. Enti nipa esojaman for e na hye me no nyam se e wo me mu gidie confidence e de form abreme se me enko na me ngina o manemu na me nko parliament me do ma se enti me so ma filie wie eno a
okay
na brewa yipuma ekwan mu a me de form no a file with the party enti ye twen say the processes will roll out ye be converting na yakwa akoto aba me de me wo gidie mapa ukweso jaman na ye wo kasa hodo bebre wo obi for instance ye say a strategic candidate uko esojaman atwe kasa Krobokasa, Aibekasa, and Guankasa. These are the 4 major tribes.
Okay.
Ewo constituency no.
Okay.
Matise enuanumu bi ensu akofa form se omo pese omo ne me contest. Akoko damfo pa me obuo kese ma wo. But obi obeye dan ye campaign wa sojaman abrakasa na ye kan sojaman wonti kasa no. Obi atwi pe no mote me ti kasa no ahodo bebre Aibekasa ukwa me bu mu be tumunum. Omusu ne doso wo constituency no mu uso se yentuma o na wondumi kasa na wo konkrofo no ho kasa be na okaka kire on krobo kasa me do ha ye boy humodin kakra enti without doubt everybody admits say nam pious na hubrasie ne suni ne banse na oni nananom ahemfo ne amanfo tiente no he is able to galvanize our traditional support go and vote ni account votes no those are our traditional supports. Now pious has the additional advantage say obura ndc for the no we bubu on World Bank no adane no microfinance branch won enu na bebua na party na din kunim so that is a critical advantage. Number 2, look, youthful dynamism ewo ho na yen track record no so kire say yen ne impenyi etumi sinkunya edin komo because yenim se na yero yen santi yen impenyi etumi tunsendidi so I can bring on board impenyimfo ene bebu no nyina ena bebu no so the doorso. We are talking about resourcefulness. Nyese se bi sika wo fie wo anase wo bank account mu. The fact say Honorable Vincent Asefo a wotie meaning na wo board so meaning na boabra chair or a member of parliament bebre na wo mu ye MPC se no omu kura pese me be ka omu ho ti me call omu ho se omumboa. That is what you call resourcefulness. Your ability to attract uko esujaman sisia development minyen DMP mpo ni ayeye wo maka asotef akire wo say just this Monday ye share asotef project ase school down 6 unit classroom block abume makoye uko apeguso a ye see youth resource center e wo ho. We are helping the people ejuma aban juma na idinam na uhwe na yenam yesre misre mumbu ami nkrofo imami me be ye public servant, deputy minister information, deputy minister youth and sports, CEO omo amaboa omo a wo manya adwuma e wo aban adwuma mu bubroja ena impo your care nipa wotima wo abadaye edima nipa nti kakra bi e wo nsem kura no wo ye krado se wo ni nkrofo be che enti no people know that sebi a firm adwuma so ya che ye ka say party office mu ya abrosan 5 rooms plus conference room akola ketekete metumi eyire me ho etete memory as party office mu a de ache constituency no.
Or you've built a
yes
as you've rented a party.
No built abrosan
ewe sojaman
atimpoku budukrom. I'm telling you, they know, they are listening to me. Enya no krampo ye ka say ye san to asase ewo buso me na metua ho ka plan on mudro ekra me na metua plan ho ka ma contributing very largely ye seasonal office eso wo ho because why party na boa me anka me ni wan obi ene ye ka see you say ye bu me din ye kan deputy ministers ya former deputy ministers a me so me ka ho ye MPP enti party no hada Roma ena ye police station for no osi ahene for no and the coffee mu ko ye dwumadene and a ye binumu yesa ho kwan enti yeso ya said yes we will give back to the party and enye pa MP biada Roma me be ye dey wo studio ha anka me ni wan won enti we are helping and the people see say oh Pius mu no de party no bua wo mo no omudwini party no ho enti omu so give it back to the party my yejuma we so jamaya che me say I am daring everybody or contesting every honorable Osameya a pencil on no pen to me call parliament my obi and this is 4 years soon kunimo so jamaya 6 times he ending kunimi no pe
true
what you say enti obi ase ye pe Osameya fufuro bi Osameya fufuro no they see the characteristics of Osameya in Pius and am hajide
okay
they see that sebi ni bad ni abada ye ni timo man ni Pius will be every ni time ni nyina na me ye campaign me wo videos me wo pictures of me on the campaign trail with honorable Osameya honorable Kwame Edudakwa our 2016 candidate me say omo ni me contesting na they can't give you any evidence of being on the ground in those difficult times nanu ya nyame adom ye win power 2020 na obi anya post nkaka krante no enuoma yemre kakra no they came to walk around the constituency and upe evidence of their involvement ni omubenya 2020 2016 they cannot 2012 they cannot because they were not there ebinumu kra no mu niga no mu akwanti omu ebinumu there ebi afa kra na voting age kra menye so se omkamuduri so they were not there waba ye hia dom nti waba but ubaba be tie chi ya se be ya bre ya yedwuma ye nim fam nkrofo so nim ye ndada no na wa be kai ho so uba na kakra wo wonti no uba be yin afri mu a no ye de ne kakra be de ne kakra
okay and we'll find time when says you see at the date for elections dan kasa mai meboa
embayo na ka yes party enye ho hihye mai
na emrantem
it doesn't make for planning
okay
oti we yenim me hunia wo se be ye because me nim da port ya to aba
no okay
it's difficult
and I think the date never eventually I will get you back and then we have a proper conversation on Soja man Ekosiisen asefo honorable member of parliament
oh member me see you abaso me ba na nyina na me oh chief obone humodin na board no so menu aso be kebi ya ye krado se yebe bone chidom na nhihye pa ebebu aga na mebunu na yaye yen yedwuma as a board ni say yebe draw programs
sure
na management I implement it. Na program bi a ye draw bi ano ye hu say with close to near perfection management implementing ye and board generally no ye ni agi management edwuma no ehu pa a human institution and ye wo mu a ebi asinto ba ku mienu bi beba media ebi enyam beto ye nimu ye but ebi bakra na with the attitude of the CEO no me gidi say enye din say ye be correct na we fully endorse programs here yankasa ya approval or roll out my he has the support of the entire board.
Fantastic. Honorable Akwa better saying
obi me ho ye na I'm saying for about a year. Na music na on say Asempa family no.
Parliament ajewe free ensem.
U free mu a. I say free paje bi every day. A free mu no. So you always don't feel as a whole.
Yes.
And Ukrainian and me had my own sense and I think you guys are doing well. Anytime that I have an opportunity to listen to you, clearly you see the free her, and I always miss the Asempa family. No kromo munim no say hana mashase e wa manyo sem no. Yes. Me school higher number share na Dominic so you muga cran
oh nice.
So it's back to it's good to be back home. It's good to be back home.
Parliament Boko.
Yes, Parliament Boko. We are out of the honeymoon season anyway. I think that for now we cannot have any excuse. Say we contributed to the discourse of Parliament. The time that we are supposed to learn, I think that we are done.
It's over.
It's over. Yes, and you know, it's a very good place to be. Sometimes some pressure from the constituency, but of course that is why you are a leader. And you know, Obekai. Last year 2020 one and out if and na more year a certain analysis
as
to whenever we need elections and all that. And meet you. And I remember the analysis that you made, Modemeto Ted. And I'm also meeting them say, I'm ranting for. And you remember the gap that I gave. It is because in the constituency, it is the grassroots that matter. And so anybody who doesn't know Otafo constituency, you just go speak to one or two people, maybe constituency executives, and you think you are done. No, that is not Otafo. The larger voice is with the grassroots. And I have been part of the grassroots. I've been a polling station executive for about 8 years. So I know the people.
Oh, the polling station executive?
Yes. Okay. In fact, I was a polling station executive and they elected me as the parliamentary candidate. Yes. So people who didn't know how the politics were being played, they were Otafo.
Now MP, now a polling station
executive?
Yes,
I'm your polling station secretary.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Something that people didn't know. So we hear no more burning now. People, some of them have not even voted in the constituency. Close contenders. Most of them had not voted in the constituency even before. And I realized that because of media and all those things that people thought Vincent was not part of that. It's the same thing. And so now you can hear, or you may hear, Vincent, what challenges were? No. Calm down. The people has a voice. And they are the people that I rely on. And I think that for 2.5 years, I have given them good representation. When it comes to development, we've done our best. They are parts of the community that you say but the biggest asset that you have is your humility to be able to lobby those rules to your constituency. If you're able to go to your rules minister and tell him, Senior, what or this part of my constituency, there have been a lot of support from them since 1992. In fact, the Pankono areas, they have supported and they've been loyal to the New Patriotic Party. That there seem to have been nothing. It's one of the areas Otafo constituency. If you listen to them, in fact, I have some of these videos. Maybe when I'm free, I'll send it to you. The comments that is coming from them almost say for about 100 years and over. It is during another time. Today, all those places are saying asphalt. Absolutely. And at the time, when I listen to some of the commentaries, they say we are bare 3 o'clock. Now you almost have some because they didn't know what has happened within that short time. Apart from that, human development, something that I believe in, because I always say, me, Papa, and free. So for be more that is Roman, so for be more so a more to say, na Papa so de support kakra de boya, Ebian can just obi miti. And so it will not happen under my administration, whereby Akwada Nasi will be Benya Kwan so ko University or Kosuapon any of these tertiary institutions. Now, Mrs. Sikenti, Akwada Nko School, it has never happened. Do you, if you remember, early this year or somewhere last year, Kia University had to sack a number of students for non-payment of Omu fees. And yes, your mom trust answer here. And if you remember, I issued a statement. Akwada Bia Okahu Otafo. Just show your ID card. I will pay all the fees for you. And indeed, I had about 78 of them. We made sure say to Kodani school fees. Apart from that, as I said, I always say being a member of parliament is being a servant. And your office is now switch change. No. You have to be able to go out as a messenger. And I have been able to lobby for a number of government jobs for my people. So I'm saying, when I make a show, go deep into it. The reason why I still have the support of my people is because I have been there for them. And they are crying, and your musuno has been Madiamenso, Adamakuma. So I'm hopeful that I'll have a second chance. The people will give me
represent the people of
absolutely to represent them. I know some medical a very good representation, and so I have no doubt in my mind that it will be rewarded.
Okay, and that election will be next year, right?
Yeah, next year. with
presidential
no move here with orphan constituencies now.
Yeah.
Then definitely now for places with members of parliament and so on. Yes, yeah, Diaba. It drew also about last 3 years. Now we said the NGD because now reporting about 2 anymore and a sort of one on Akasa. And the catcher was I said the reporter mean you know catches a ubi.
Wow.
And I'm sure say buy no one yaje.
Yeah. We wish you very, very well.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully no say mrene so I best di nkomo bi.
Yes.
We'll go deeper into old Tafo politics.
Yes.
Neoma wetumi aye over the past.
And what we seek to do for them in our next 4 years. On the shoes na me di kan kofa no. Na nye shoes keto. The veteran Dr. Anthony Aguto say. But one of the things that I have always been telling people is in 2004 when the people of Otafu was giving Dr. Anthony Aguto say maybe I will be an Akupon currency, you know. He was not the Dr. Anthony Aguto say that we saw until his demise. What that means is that he was given an opportunity to build up. So I say, and that is what I've always been telling the people of Otafu say. I also need that opportunity as a young man to be able to grow up. Now, Parliament the Okwa minua panyi baby o bia yakopon fa ne kransi ye baswa o film won say baby na ote no de oba fu free ne ho na ote
o enye ho na
ote say baswa de ya ono wadi kan ko bet yes we buy no ote backbench na baswa ye chairman of the employment committee we buy no onye chairman of the employment committee you will just be a member. What that means is that the more obenya time to be in parliament now build it, and it is for the benefit of the constituency when you had that opportunity to be there. And I just hope that the people of Otafu will see that reason and to also know say they can't be paying. He be paying at the time our Dr. Antonio Kuto said buy your man with the opportunity to grow, your man with the opportunity to become better. On one knowledge or the buy to be build be on it. At the time, Dr. Antonio Kuto said sorry, John and Asuka saw Parliament somewhere 2017, 18, 19 that I closely monitored him because at that time I sit and you could clearly see say he spoke with so much authority, but it wouldn't come on a silver platter. It will come with some amount of years of hard work and experience. And I think say the people of Otafu constituency say indeed when given the opportunity and I see my Emra, there is so much room for us to be able to improve and represent them well. What means is that the panel said betenetri. Teacher said Otafu na sofa.
That's true. Why? Wish you very, very well.
Kofi.
Okay.
Agyepong Abaso. Unsaid time I born in CEO. A lot of people were happy. Especially you. But people were a bit skeptical as to his capability to even do the job. I mean, there was this kind of mixed feelings there. There were times that I received this, but is it not too much for him and all that? But clearly, and because he's a brother, we've guided him, we've helped him. He's been very humble and sober to even listen. When he even disagrees with you, if you disagree with you, then he will now reason up you. That is the kind of leader he has been. And I think, as he rightly said, GFK, Justin Kudia, laid a very solid foundation, which he has built on. He is becoming better by the day. And I think that by the end of next year, Kofi Japan would have done marvelously well, incomparable to a lot of CEOs in the country. Not because of, but because of the passion. There are things that we, even the board members, feel say are impossible. But you could see the passion to which you want to make that change. The passion to be, because some of these projects are now come with sanitation. There are some of them. Sometimes you say, "Oh, Kofi, they are very difficult," but the commitment, he has been able to carry everybody along, which we think said that is the kind of leader which he has been able to provide that leadership. And that is a feather in his cap, and I think he has done well. 1 year in office, I can only say congratulations to my brother for the successes that he has been able to chalk, and I hope with the ensuing years now, he will be able to do much better than he has already been able to do.
Great. That's Ekosiisen Tasifua, Honorable Member of Parliament, Old Tafo constituency in the Ashanti region. That's Papa for also passing through the show. Ekosiisen and Masugusua Mutieno,